great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work first. There you see the explosive Aeneas Williams. This is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs.
Well, I think the reason these two teams are in the top 25, the biggest reason, is because of these running backs. These guys are electrifying. They can hurt you running it. They can hurt you catching it. They're one play away, David, from scoring a touchdown. You just hold your breath every single time these guys got the rock.
So advantage to the defense then, right? Because they practice against a great running back every day. You know, like you're used to seeing it. You're used to greatness. And to play another great running back, interested to watch which defense can adjust, which guy makes the most plays, and which guy gets bragging rights.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. The run inside. It's Williams. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds a man in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Caught on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Complete downfield. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Irish! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mustangs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
Well, this quarterback has to be real careful in this one because he's going up against a defense that has tons of ball hawks on the back end. They take the football away, and David, we've seen that now time and time again this season. The windows close extra quick against these guys because they have speed and everybody's got ball skills.
Discipline, they make you earn everything. So this QB is going to have to say, okay, I can't make the big play all the time. I got to stay patient. I got to be safe. Interested to see if they can run the football and maybe take some of that pressure off, because when you throw against the secondary, bad things tend to happen.
Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Offense getting set for first down. follows his blocks. It's Henderson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Snagged in the middle, it's Cooper. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Lots of green grass as he gets into the 31. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense all over him.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Turns up, it's Jackson. Fights off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
Right side, it's Singleton. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Tells to run, wants to pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The play fake. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Back to pass, it's Hebert. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Keeps it moving. It's Green. Swamped immediately.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side, it's Anderson. He's stopped.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Out wide right, it's Singleton. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Out wide left, it's Cooper. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Quarterback decides, let's think this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Left side is Flanagan. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, but he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They've got him corralled. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Lost one deep down the right side. Got it down the field. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Henderson. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught him. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Turnovers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come at different points in the game. They come from different parts of the game. On special teams, to get a turnover, man, that is huge.
They'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Got his man. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Straight ahead, it's Henderson. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Back to throw. It's Hebert. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The give is to Williams. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Look out! And down he goes.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Graham. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Marcus Freeman at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The give to the single back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to...
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard. Not a whole lot of room on that return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Right back to the well. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
From the gun, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Throwing, Hawkins. Out wide right, it's Hale. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Smith. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the backfield, it's Cooper. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Quick give. It's Green. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And it's incomplete on third down.
I'll tell you, you've been running it so well. You didn't get it there throwing on third and short. I might just go for it here on fourth and trust one of my running backs to get this thing done.
Hawkins to throw for it on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hawkins throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hale. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Throwing, Hawkins. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He makes a grab.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
This is a designed run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it.
And it works out perfectly. The reason they called that 2-point conversion was to get to within 3. This is a game going down to the wire, but you'll love the gutsy call by the offense there.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Mustangs sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Hits inside. It's Green. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Fires quickly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Working the ground game. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. See some running room. Turning it on. Touchdown Mustangs. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Left side, it's Danzy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Gilbert. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Pulls and fired complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Throws it off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Hebert. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. SMU's offense headed out. Field to start this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. Can't stop you running it. Why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Hawkins. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it on the counter. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Running inside, it's Williams. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Hawkins. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Not all close games are created equal, but this one